Welcome, sports fans, to the Detroit Lions Tomorrow. I'm your host, Ed Moss. In this show, I'm going to discuss the Lions offense and the Saints defense, as well as the Saints offense and the Lions defense. I'll have some other tads and tidbits for you, as well as a prediction at the end of the show. To lead off this segment, I'm going to be discussing the Saints offense and the Lions defense. The Lions last year in defense ranked last against the pass, 21st against the run, 31st overall, or second to last, if you will, overall, and 23rd in defensive efficiency. The Saints offense ranked, I'm looking for it right now, 7th in passing, 16th in rushing, 9th overall, and 4th in offensive efficiency. Now, so far this year, things have changed a little bit because the Lions defense, especially because of last week's game, and I'll talk a little bit about that later on, has now elevated the Lions in some departments. As of right now, they are 13th against the pass, they're 30th against the run, 28th overall, and 27th in defensive efficiency. Whereas the Saints, who have struggled a little bit this year, statistically not as bad as you might think. They are 12th in passing, 23rd in rushing, 18th overall, and they're still 10th in offensive efficiency. So obviously Drew Brees is moving the ball up and down the field, for sure. A big key for the Lions is going to be to contain Drew Brees. When they've been able to do it, which has been rarely, they have won the game. One of the questions will be tomorrow is, can they do that? And that'll be an interesting thing to see. And obviously the Lions are going to have to stop the run. Because, as I noted, the Saints, while they're 23rd against the run, they do have Alvin Kamara, and anybody who saw the play against the Packers on Sunday Night Football knows what he can do, even though that was a touchdown reception and not a touchdown run itself. And I'll have a little bit more about that later on. But I would say that's the big key. And obviously the Lions now being 13th in pass defense, that tells you something as well. Drew Brees might be able to pick that secondary apart, especially Jeff Okudah, since he's still learning the ropes. In the next segment, I'm going to be discussing the Lions offense and the Saints defense. Stay tuned to the Detroit Lions Tomorrow on Ed's Sports Channel.